Well, Dave, at the end of the day, they say the non-league side is the banana skin, but at the end of the day, it's a job done, a clean sheet, and we're through to the next round.
Absolutely, lads. And listen, we said it to the boys all week. We knew what type of challenge we were going to be facing at Kilbarrack United. I've known Ross Carrick, the manager, for many years, and Paul Doody, his assistant. Two good football people, great lads. And look, the club here have done all they can to make it a good event. But we'd warned the boys of what to expect, from Kilbarrack. Good players that maybe have played in League of Ireland and maybe, sort of fiddled out, but feel as though they're still good enough to play at that level. Well structured, well organised. They threw the kitchen sink at us, so we were well prepared in training all week on what to expect. I thought the first half, I thought we played well as in getting the goal that we deserved at the right time. Wasn't great in the second half. I think we looked a little bit edgy with our passing and trying to keep possession of the ball. And look, it's a pitch that we're obviously not used to. But again, we don't make excuses. It's a game of football. It's 11v11. We've kept a clean sheet. I told the boys and we asked the boys, let's be in that, the hat for the next round of the FAI Cup. And we've managed to achieve that, and we're all pleased with that. Yeah,
like you say, you talk about the nerves of the second half and, maybe struggling a little. Do you think it was the factor, of big open ground, no stands around you? It was a strange atmosphere, non-league side. Do you think that played a part?
Look, it does. I've been there myself as a player. When you play at different grounds, when you don't have stands or you don't have, that real structure of a stadium feel, you do, and it's more of a mental thing, lads, and that's what we were saying to the boys all week. We know you've got ability, we know you can win games of football, but mentally you've got to be on it, because one thing these boys do, especially in and around Dublin, and I know that, is that they wear the heart on the sleeve, and they never stop running, they never stop working, and that's credit to them. But again, credit to our boys, because we've kept a clean sheet, we've won a game of football 1-0, and we're in the next round of the FAI Cup, and I'm very, very proud of the players, very proud of the staff, and most importantly, our fans again, with the drum, the flags, the banners. It's great for them because they travel from all over, and hopefully now they can see that we're trying to kick on and not leave any stone unturned as we keep taking the club forward.
Yeah, and a little niggle for Tim, so we see a debut there for Rory Kelly. Acquitted himself fairly well.
He did, he done very well, and to be fair to Rory, he's been in training with us for about 5 or 6 weeks, even while Tim's been fit. Tim's got a little niggling problem. He's had it for a while, and we want to just make sure we get a scan, get him assessed. But again, when you've got someone with the quality and experience of Rory, made a great save as well in the second half, outstanding save. But I think he brought a little bit of a calmness to the boys in front of him, because one thing that Rory, listen, Tim, distribution and his shot stopping, outstanding. Rory, he's probably the opposite, where he'll come and take crosses and he's a real presence in the goal. So I think that gave the lads a little bit of confidence. But look, we'll get Tim right, we'll get him better again. Credit to Rory, it's great to have him on board till the end of the season. And like I said, hope everybody gets home safe to Donegal or wherever our fans have travelled from all over as usual. We're in the next round of the Cup, and couldn't be any more prouder for the players.
Yeah, and now we've back to league action next week. Another long trip ahead, down to Tralee. Another Astro pitch as well. It brings its own challenges again. Yeah, and look, it does. And luckily for us, we have a few Astros in and around Donegal, so we can get our training sessions done and prepare the right way. I think that's one thing me and Darren try and do. And you'll know that with being at the club as much as you are. Whenever we come up against a certain team or a certain style of play, we don't leave any stone unturned. Have we conceded a lot of goals throughout the season? Yeah, we have, absolutely. And for me, that's unacceptable, especially being an ex-defender. I thrived and prided myself on clean sheets, but we've a different overhaul of players now. We've a different experience of player. We've a different type of profile of player. And like you said, that's 3 games now unbeaten. We've drawn 1-2, and kept 2 clean sheets in those games. So it's definitely improvement. But no, onwards and upwards. We're happy. We're not going to shout and scream. We're not singing and dancing in the dressing room. It's one game of football. We're in the next round. But very pleased and proud for everybody at Harps Football Club this evening.